Hello everyone. Today again we are going to be solving another Leetcode problem of the day. The problem is boats to save people, and it is a medium level problem. So let's read. So we are given an array of people where people I is the weight of the ith person, and an infinite number of boats are provided to us, where each boat can carry a maximum weight of limit, and each boat carries at most two people at the same time. Provided the sum of the weight of these people is at most limit. Okay. Return the minimum number of boats required to carry a given person. Okay. Let's understand a few test cases. For example, let's pick this one 3211 and 3. Okay, so our test case was 3, 2, 1, 1, and the limit was 3. Okay, so now we want to limit them. That means each boat will carry at most two persons, and it would carry a maximum weight up till 3. That means I can choose one, and then I can choose one, and I can put them in the same boat. So one and one acquire one boat, and after that I can place two in one boat, but I cannot place three in that boat because the maximum weight would exceed 3. So this is the second boat, and in the third boat would be just 3 because it itself is equals to the maximum limit of that we can put. Okay, the next condition could be that I can pick one, and then I choose to put two with it, and put them in the same boat, and I choose one now, put it in the second boat, and I pick three and put it in the third boat. Okay, let's look at another example. Let's say we had, let me think of an example. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, and 5. Now let's say the limit is 4. Okay, so now what I can do is, no, the limit is too small. Let's take the limit to be 5. Okay, now what I could do is I could pick 1 and 2, put them in one boat. Now I have to put 3 in another boat. I cannot place any of the remaining numbers with it, and uh, for 4 there is no other element which would give us sum less than 5. So I have to put it in third boat, and then 5 put it in fourth boat, and 6 in the fifth boat, and so on. And let's take another case where of the arrangement I could pick 1 and place it with along 4, pick 2 and place it along 3. Now 5 and 6 are in individual boats: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Earlier the number of boats was 5, now the number of boats is 4. Okay, so I think this might lead to logic building of what we are supposed to do. If we are given an array, then the first thing that we will do is to sort the array. Let me tell you why. If you are like in the last example, it was given 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can pick up 1 and place it with along 2, but we would want to pick it and store it with in such a way that the maximum and the minimal element which add up to the limit are placed first in the same boat. Okay, so if I sorted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 1 along with 6 would give 7. This is greater than limit. I come back one step. Now I come to 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. Again greater. I'll come to 4. 1 plus 4 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. Now I increment this pointer to here and also decrement this pointer to here. Now I check start and end again. So this is the problem which involves three techniques: sorting, and other technique is greedy, because we are greedily thinking of the solution of picking up maximum and minimum element possible in one column, and also two pointers, because I have fixed my end pointer in here, start pointer in here, and I'm moving accordingly. I think if I code it up, it should be more clear. So let's try to code this up. Okay, for my convenience, I'm going to replace it with, yeah. Now let's sort dot begin dot end, and after that, let's take two pointers. Since maximum number of people on the boat can only be what it's like two, that means I only have to maintain two pointers. Now the condition would be while start is less than equals to end. What I have to do now is I have to check if AR of start plus AR of end is greater than limit. Okay, let's type the example in here. Like it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, with the initial pointers being over here and here. This is not working. Let's pick this and this. If the value of the present element and starting, the value of the first and the last element are greater, then we would need to decrement the greater number and not increment the following. Like if 1 plus 6 is greater than 5, then it is extremely possible that only one of these elements would go in a boat alone. One of the elements would go in a boat alone. So I can choose to pick up one to go alone, but I would have a better option if I keep decrementing the end pointer. So 6 would go alone. That means I also need to maintain a count variable. Count is equals to, and that means I have to decrement end and just do count plus plus. Else if AR of start plus AR of end is less than equals to limit, then again I would do a count plus plus, but the only condition here would be I would increment start pointer and decrement the end pointer at the same time, and now just return count. Let's see if we get all the results. Okay, I am missing a semicolon in here. Let's see now. God, these faults. Okay, come on, run. Okay, let's submit the solution, and it works fine. Okay, so before I end this video, I would just like to add a short note. There can be another variation of a problem where the number of people allowed on the boat are not equals to 2. That means, let's say the sum is 10, and now people with sizes 1 and 6 can go in, or 2 and 3, people size 1, 6, 2, and or 1, 4, 5 can go on the same boat, 2, 3, 5 can go on the same boat, and then we have to print the minimum number of boats to save people. Please think of the solution, and if you can, write it in the comments.